Hey everybody, it's your boy Pineapple coming back at you with another video. I decided to start this out with my work mask here. So, yeah, it kind of goes with the getup, doesn't it? Goes with the getup, goes with the personality. I was at Sprouts, and first day there, and they're like, hey, somebody made masks for everybody. There's a large array. Why don't you go ahead and pick one out? And of course, I saw that one and fell in love. So, yeah, that's me to a T. So I rock it with pride. I have a lot of fun, with life as we tend to do. So we're getting back to the normal format here where I'm going to talk about life. We're going to talk about music. We're going to talk about wrestling. The goodies, playing all the hits today. Playing all the hits today. So we're gonna call back to the other video here. First off, thanks for all the love and support that I got when y'all found out that a buddy of mine passed away. Appreciate it. It went very far. The last video was literally 20 to 25 minutes after I found out, so it was still pretty raw. I'm in a much better place now. I'm in a good place. I'm in a happy place. So we're going to talk about my haircut. So as you can see, the fade is still looking good. It's a little mashed down because of the hat, but there's no errant or rogue hairs growing in, no spots where I'm looking back a couple days later and seeing, oh my God. No, it looks good. So what I'm going to propose here, if you don't know, is it's what I call a pro tip. And some people are like, oh, that's racist. I'm like, it's not racist. It's a theory that I've proven over and over and over again, and I am willing to accept it as a scientific fact. If you want a good fade, do not go to Karen or Donna at Great Clips, who's a middle-aged wife. Your best bet to get a good fade, go to the ghetto. Go to an urban place. I have proven it. Yeah, like I said, it's not racist because it's a fact. The fact they've been doing fades for a very long time in their practice. I mean, it took 45 minutes to get this done. Where you go to Great Clips, in and out in 20. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, no, go in there. They take their time. They line you up real nice. I leave a little bit bigger tip because they do a better job. So yeah, if you don't know, now you know, and if you know, well then you know. I have to go down to my notes. It's been a while since I've had an agenda to talk about. So, what's next here? We talked a little bit about work. We talked a little bit about my haircut. Let's talk about music. So, in my journeys this past couple of weeks, I've stumbled upon a band called The Sword. And they're out of Austin, Texas. And they've been around for a while. I would classify it as acid rock. So it kind of has that 70s feel to it. You have a little bit of distortion in the vocals and the guitars, big power chords, just good stuff. It starts out as kind of the band in general, it kind of has evolved. It started out, with songs about wizards and, things like that, and fantasy elements and dragons and, good metal tropes. And then it kind of evolved a little bit into more modern type stuff. They sing this song called, what is it called? Don't Get Too Comfortable. And I have some lyrics here I want to read to you because it applies to life, and it's a rockin' good song. So we're going to do this quickly so as to not take up a whole bunch of time. So, the gentle summer breeze becomes the chilling wind of fall. Nothing seems to last too long. As the wait for winter's thaw, time is a mortal's master. Just a word to the wise. Don't get too comfortable. It'll cut you down to size. If nothing seems to go your way, no matter what you choose, you might think you shouldn't press your luck, but what have you got to lose? If you're sleeping on the street or sitting high on a throne, don't get too comfortable. You might not be there long. The truth is hard to see, my friend, from where you choose to view, but just because you don't want it to be doesn't mean it isn't true. From joy and happiness to heartbreak and pain, don't get too comfortable. Nothing stays the same. Ain't that the truth, man? Life just keeps throwing you curveballs, and There's a saying that I like to kick around as well. You know, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. So life is funny like that. You know, it's been a great week. Like I said, thank you for all the love and support that I've gotten since Pop's passed away. I appreciate that in a much better place. So that's and I found that band. That's pretty cool. Another silver lining to one of our Crusaders passing away is that all the other Crusaders got together this week, a bunch of us anyway, on a Zoom, and we all Zoomed and saw some faces I hadn't seen in a long time and talked, and didn't really get to share any stories, but we'll get there. Maybe I'll share a story or two on this channel down the line. They're not safe for work. I gotta say, any of the stories that I tell, any old Army stories, they're gonna be a little risque, let's say. You know, there may be a little debauchery involved, but don't worry, I'm okay. Obviously, I survived. So let's talk about wrestling here, just for a hot sec. You know, they're finally back. AEW is finally back taping live shows, and they've introduced a new championship. It's the TV Championship, but they're not calling it the TV Championship. They're calling it the TNT Championship because that's what channel they're on the TV, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a play because, you know, it's AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, and now you have the TNT Championship. You know, that'd be fun if they license a little AC/DC, a little oi, oi, you know, in the background. That'd be fun to see and hear. So that's about it, really. Short video. You know, I talked about life. We talked about music. Talked a little bit about wrestling. It's a lot of fun. All of it. Life is fun. Life is great. Just continue to be good to each other. Love each other. We'll get through this. And remember, I am the table.